Scott, 1-1 on Boxing Day against Woking. How do you sum that one up?
I think, look, really, it's probably a fair result. I think it was two evenly matched teams in the first half. Loads of endeavour, loads of energy, not a great deal of quality, although I thought it was a good game in terms of entertainment. I thought it was it was riddled with lots of little mistakes in the game. I don't think either team really got going as they would have wanted to. Two systems that were the same, cancelled each other out in many ways. They've got some good players. They've been on a really good run, and we feel like we're building some momentum ourselves. So look, I'm all right with that. Really, I loved the reaction to them scoring. I thought that was somewhere near our best for half an hour. We deservedly got back in the game. Could have won it at the end. You leave yourself a little bit open the other end as well, but that's a risk we take. I think we ended up with Aaron Blair right wing, Sam Pearson left wing, Maka and Harvey up front. So with Temi and Archie outside centre halves with licence to push on. I think that it penned them back. It showed our lads and everyone here that we were trying to get back in the game, and I think that's important.
A good point against, as you say, a team that are in form and have been in good form. You mentioned there about we're building momentum ourselves. How important was it that we didn't lose today and almost kill that momentum slightly?
It's important for them in there because they come in every day, and we're showing them each day, trying to reinforce the good things. Look, we didn't pass the ball as well today as we did in the last game, but it's important when you have a day like that. And look, we weren't terrible on the ball, but the other day we really dominated possession at Gateshead. Sort of carved them open at times. Today it was more difficult to do that, and I think that Woking showed us some respect as well. They got tight to Kieran and James Waite in midfield, so and they played a little bit deeper, so we struggled to get Harvey and Aaron in behind until later on in the second half. But yeah, look, it's all about confidence really. You know, the lads have got a lot of belief. They come in every day and they work really, really hard. So we spend a lot of our time and energy at the moment reinforcing the good bits. So yeah, I'm really pleased for them because, like you said, look, we want to win games. I don't want to come here and after a game when we've drawn at home and be delighted with a draw, but I am delighted with the response. So we go away. I think it's been a positive week.
Yeah, Josh Lundstrom, cometh the hour, cometh the man. A really good strike from him late on.
Yeah, he's been brilliant. Really, he's a quiet boy. He goes about his job really well. Gives us a good balance in midfield. He makes good runs going forward. He's actually had, I think, 3 assists in the 2 games before today. So it's nice for him to get on the score sheet because technically he's capable and he does arrive late. Look, it was really good because we just stretched their back line. And it was a well-worked goal. I'm looking forward to watching back.
Yeah, and one to give the fans something to cheer about on what looked like it was going to be a day that we would suffer defeat, obviously late on, giving them something to celebrate and go home.
Yeah, but if we can get ourselves in a position where 20-30 minutes to go, we can make positive changes. Everyone in the stadium will start believing that we can get back into games or we can finish games off rather than a game just petering out. So that's where we want to be. I think you can tell by the subs that we've made today that the type of decisions we want to make from the sidelines, and we're getting there now. We took Lloyd off just because we didn't trust the referee. Really, it was probably one slip or one mistimed tackle away from getting a red card, and we can't afford that. We've got a couple of irons in the fire in terms of maybe strengthening the squad over the next week or two. So we want to make sure we've got all the boys that we've got here fit and available and ready to go.
And we move on to the Oval on Tuesday night. It's a quick turnaround. But what does that look like those days in between? Because it's an awkward day that today's match has fallen on.
Yeah, no one even knows what day it is today. We know it's Boxing Day, and that's about it. So look, we're back in training Sunday, Monday, and then we'll travel to the Oval for the game on Tuesday. It's what we're looking forward to, really. And we've travelled well. I thought we did, like I said the other day, we get given everything we need. There's no excuses, whether you're home or away. We want to make this place even more of a fortress and get everyone really believing that, opposition and our players first and foremost, I think we've got that part, but opposition and our own supporters, that we can do something here and make this a really difficult place to go for opposition. But away from home, my teams have always tended to do well. So that comes from a really good work ethic amongst the players. So yeah, look, we're looking forward to that one, and then obviously we've got a long but brilliant trip to look forward to at Boston.
Well done today.
Thanks.